Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're fishing again. We were just fishing a couple days ago, but here we are again. We're going to be throwing all sorts of stuff today, but I got the swim bait box is fully loaded up. I got every single swim bait. All my biggest swim baits are in here. I haven't caught a bass in this lake with a swim bait yet, but I thought it'd be a great chance to go and throw our 8-inch Huddleston, as well as any other lure in here. I also have this trout wake bait. We got the 10-inch mag draft. We could throw that around today too. We got all sorts of stuff in here. I can't wait. We're just gonna have a fun day of fishing. We're gonna go around and see if we can break down the lake. Let's go ahead and since we had luck with this on our last trip, oh, you can see all the teeth marks on there. Look at that. This thing got tore up. We'll definitely start with the Citizen 7 this morning. Want to see about getting that early morning swim bait bite. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. We'll do a little lap around the spots where I think that these bass are, and throw the Citizen, and then we'll go back over with a few other baits. We're just gonna throw all sorts of stuff today. I got a bunch of new stuff I want to try. I think we just got thumped. Pretty sure we just got hit. I feel like there's some better ones. I'm ready for, oh my God, we just got freaking hit. That's 2 bites. I've only been here for a couple minutes. Doesn't seem like they're quite committing to it, or they're just not big enough. Could just be getting bit by something just not big enough for it. This could be pretty sick. Ooh, you know what would be also sick? The bass. The bass lure. Let's try the bass lure. The water's just a little too clear for the amount of flash that guy's providing, so I think the bass lure is the way to go. Let's throw it back at the spot that we just got nibbled at and see if... Oh man, we got hit right away. Hit on the first cast. All right, let's try that again. To date, the biggest bass I've caught on a frog is still from this lake. So let's throw the Spro 90. The biggest freaking topwater frog ever. I think it's time to switch to a brand new spinnerbait. Now we're going to try this. This is a 1/2 ounce Spro spinnerbait. Interesting. No bites. Let's try an old trusty. See if the drop shot will get us on a fish real quick. So many bites this morning, so few fish. Very interesting. We'll just keep trying to adjust ourselves based off of what we're seeing, what we're doing. Just keep trying new things, and eventually the fun part about bass fishing is if you keep trying new things in new spots, eventually you might be able to figure out a pattern, and then you can catch a bunch of fish. All right, guys. The Mega Bass Karashi. The finesse jig, I want to throw the trout. We're trying to buzzbait, you guys. All right, the swim jig, they were kind of chasing after stuff. When I was throwing the swim bait, I was getting bites, so maybe something moving without flash. Oh, that was a fish. That was a big one too. Freaking swallowed that thing, and I set the hook into my camera. That's okay. It's funny because I feel like we've almost gotten the most bites I've ever gotten fishing before. The bite to fish catching ratio is the worst I've ever experienced. I'm starting to think it's a chatterbait day. Not a white chatterbait, but I got that pumpkin green chatterbait. That could be big. That'll send out some vibrations. Doesn't have a flash on it, so it's not going to be too much. Look at this, guys. pumpkin green chatterbait. So we've been fishing for a while. I think we've figured out things that are working and not working. I don't think things with a flash are working. And things that are big are working. Things that are making a big commotion are getting bit. But I think this is the perfect middle ground. Yeah, we got a good one. Nice. Heck yeah. Yes. That's a freaking big bass. That's a huge bass for this lake. That is crazy. All right, bud. Look at that. You're freaking giant, bro. All right, we got our first fish, and it's a freaking good one. I think we're looking at 17 inches, maybe more. Yep, 17 inches. Exactly. All right, look at that. What a fish. What's up, bud? Off you go. Not nearly as big, but whoa. Nope. You're a short little guy, but he's a chunker. Yeah, almost jumped in the boat. I'm gonna become a believer in the chatterbait by the end of today. 2 fish and maybe a dozen casts. Got another one. Can't believe he ate the chatterbait. He's a little bigger than the last one. Still not big enough though, bud. Go get bigger. Heck yeah. Just another little one, but are you big enough to score? Sure are. We got a 12. Heck yeah. All right, bud, back you go. Oh, sorry. All right, I'm gonna call that a day. It's just a shorter day on the lake today, but you know, I think we leveled up the chatterbait today. That's pretty sweet. That's like still the number 1 lure I'm wishing I was way better at. And today it really feel like it, yeah, just leveled it up a little bit. It just kind of clicked and made sense. Just got a couple fish, so it wasn't like a crazy day on the water or anything, but it's always interesting to switch to a lure that you're not confident with and then build a little bit of confidence. So that was pretty sweet. We'll call that a day. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.